everybody, and welcome. We won't take up too much of your time because we have less than 30 minutes before the novel A Curse of Scales and Feathers closes, and we're here to count it down with lots of awesome friends, which I'm going to let them go ahead and introduce themselves, and we could start with Nicole.
Oh, thank you. I am Nicole from Nicole's Bookish Nook, and I am a multi-genre self-published author, and then I also am a booktuber and sometimes author-tuber, but don't count on that. Very rare. So just come for the book stuff, not really the writing stuff.
I guess it's my turn. Hi, folks. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. I'm working on a bunch of courses for marketing for authors, so keep an eye out for that.
And Felicia?
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dreaming Truth, aka Felicia. I write thrillers. Yay! Okay.
Aphrodite?
Hi, everybody. I'm Aphrodite Lee. I mainly write paranormal. I'm so lost right now. Paranormal fantasy. I dabble everywhere though. Don't know what else to say. Also a witch.
And with a book out?
I'm proud to be here. I have a couple books out, but the one I'm willing to talk about on this precious channel is Shattered, and it's book 1 of the Glass Corridor trilogy. I also have the graphic novel version of it to be coming out soon, so it'll be on my Kickstarter eventually.
And Andy?
Oh, yep, I am here, and I'm not AI, in case anyone was wondering. So I'm Andy, formerly Easy Graphics. I rebranded recently to Self-Pub with Andy. I am a non-fiction author, and I am now transitioning into fiction writing. So I'm going to label myself as a fiction writer in training wheels. So yes, come check out my channel on YouTube. I just share stuff about my journey. Things about self-publishing. So yeah, I'm very, very, very glad to be here to celebrate SD's Kickstarter. I know it's coming to an end in a few minutes, but outstanding work, truly outstanding work. Really well done.
Thank you. And thriller, right? You're planning on writing a thriller?
Yeah, that is where I'm starting. So okay. It's not the final destination. We'll see. Yeah, I know Final Destination is a popular thing, but that's not where I'm going. We'll
need
see.
more thrillers, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do some thrillers. So Felicia, yeah, I might have to check more things out on your channel. Exactly.
And RC.
Howdy, folks. RC Scott here. I write horror, I talk jive, and I crack wise. Back to you, Shannon.
Well, and I'm Shannon. For anybody who is new here, I write under the pen name of SD Huston. You're here on my channel, SD Huston, where I publish content about my self-publishing and my books and do a whole lot of sprints. And I am also 1/3 of the Self-Publishing Tips and Tricks podcast with Morgan Lee and Ben Pick from Running to Write, and part of the AWC team, which is the AuthorTube Writing Conference. And we'll be actually having hopefully something coming out at the end of August about next year's AuthorTube Writing Conference. But today we are here to count down the time with the Kickstarter for A Curse of Scales and Feathers. Some of you guys have been here from the beginning of knowing exactly what I'm doing. Aphrodite's been there with me almost every week on Facebook. Hey, have you thought about this? Look what I'm doing for my... Oh, she has so many great ideas for her Kickstarter, you guys. And she did it right. She's planning it well in advance, which I only gave myself 6 weeks, and that was not enough time. So I'm truly excited to see Aphrodite's and some of the rewards that she has on her tiers. And I love Shattered. Shattered's one of my favorite books I've read from the AuthorTube community. So.
Oh, thank you.
So can't wait to see that.
Oh, don't make me cry. This is a good day.
Well, your book made me cry, so there, I'll get you back. So go through. So Aphrodite was first here, and Rachel was like, I was going to say first, but second. And glad I got to back the Kickstarter in time. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Hearts. Hit the like. Thank you, Aphrodite. Saying hello. Cool Gamer. Hello. Thank you and welcome.
Cool Gamer.
And let's see who else is here. Oh my God, Nicole in the house. Beth Ann, thank you. And Beth Ann is a booktuber. I don't know, are you familiar with her, Nicole, since you're a little bit on the booktuber side? No?
I don't think so. I don't really watch a lot of book.
Gotcha. Well, and she doesn't have a whole lot of videos. Like she put one out today, but it's been like a good month, I think, since she.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a weird YouTuber booktuber.
I think I'm subbed to Beth Ann.
To Beth Ann?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, today she talked about 2 romance books, which is just right up my alley. Jordan, hello. Hey, Auntie, how are you, my friend? I'm here right now for Shanon, her book, and I actually shared this on my Instagram. Yep, I saw it. Thank you so much. AWC team. Yes, did you hear how I said that? So Margaret and I have been trying to come up with a different name because we've added a new member to our I was calling it family, but team does sound good. So I kind of went with team. She mentioned, I think, between her and the other person. I don't remember. Anyways, yes, team. RC is one of my fave people. Aww.
Aw. He's one of my favorite people too.
Because they like to get together and scare me.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but y'all, I guess Andy's feels a bit left out.
Welcome to my life, Andy.
Very left out.
Yeah, I'm a very slow content creator these days. I know she said this is for winter when I read these books. I'm like, it's almost getting closer to winter here. But,
wait a minute, Andy, why are you feeling left out? You're amazing.
The what?
Don't feel like that.
I don't hear everything. I'm a bit tone deaf.
Oh, yeah,
Angie, how could you not be? Angie, see, look, DL's got you.
There you go. There you go.
You're on the list, Andy.
All right. I thought maybe you could share this screen. I don't know how this is going to look with all of us on here, but what does that look like? It's not.
I don't see anything.
There we go. Wow, we got really small. Okay, so that's where it's sitting at.
Cha-ching! Stonks are up.
Yeah.
Wow, that is good. 21 minutes to go.
Yeah. I actually did have a goal at 3,700, but I thought, yeah, we're not going to get there. So I never even mentioned it anywhere.
I think you mentally projected it into the universe, and it's doing everything it can to hit that mark right now.
20 minutes. Audiobook version of Curse Scales Feathers, because I love to listen to audiobooks. So I do plan to do an audiobook. It was one of my stretch goals, but it was going to be a little bit later in my stretch goals. I think it was like the $6,000 mark, because they are expensive. Is this a better one? Nope, that's only 2 of us. Where the heck?
You can read it yourself, though.
Yeah, well,
do that.
And
I could never because I stumble too much. But you could definitely read it yourself. Save some money.
Yeah, I tried. It's actually quite tough. It's actually quite tough reading an audiobook on your own or yourself. You do need some training. So I tried it myself, and I'm like, oh my god, I suck really bad.
That's because you're going to torment yourself when it's yours.
No,
I've done audio stuff for other people. I couldn't do mine because I'll stumble too much.
Yeah.
I did mine, or started to do one of my stories, and that's when I realized the most important lesson that I've never listened to read your work aloud while you're writing it. So some narrator later is not torturing himself going over your, bad grammar.
Or run on sentences, or repeat phrases.
Yes.
Or words, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
When there's some things I've heard don't translate well when it's a book versus an audiobook, like if you don't have the dialogue tags and it's hard to distinguish who's doing what or saying what.
True.
Yeah.
I kind of do scripts for the books that I have out on audio. I don't use the book. I kind of script it because I don't want like the reader to be like, and then she went into the room and then speak the dialogue. Like I do more like radio show, if that makes sense. So you don't
I
have
have,
the narration and the dialogue sounding kind of weird.
yeah. I did read the first 3 chapters of my first book and put it on my channel, but I don't think it was very good. So I don't know. I've thought about doing it myself, but then it's like, okay, I have to like carve out time to do that, to do it myself. And I was like, well, if I get $6,000, I can hire someone, or I can tell myself I'm pay myself, that money that's left over after paying for everything, to pay myself to make the time to do it versus write something else. So, but,
And sitting in the closet for hours recording yourself.
yeah, and I do have a pretty good sized closet, like that I was able to put like stuff up on the walls to kind of, deafen the sound or whatever how they call that. But still, I didn't do so well reading my own work.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's not easy. It's my experience anyway.
Mm-hmm. And
Ooh, before I forget, I have to congratulate you from Emma because she's probably sleeping by now. She's in the UK, but she sends her congratulations. So yeah, hopefully she catches the replay.
yay. Jill says that she's going to do an audiobook for her poetry book, an audiobook for a poetry book. So
I'll note that I'm watching the money amount increase as the minutes go by. So, like that is, yeah.
It just did go up,
All
didn't
the cause for celebration.
Yay!
Stonks are up.
What? All right. That is awesome. Oh my God.
So with yours, Sako, did you do like different goals throughout the weeks and stuff? Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I had stretch goals for sure, but and we reached one of the stretch goals, but I didn't get too deep into it.
I know there was like weekly goals, flash goals. There's like all these types of goals I've seen different people do. So I tried to do some of them, but every time I like put it like an actual goal out, it's like, hey, for the dance video, right? I said, okay, when we hit 3,000, I'll do another dance video. Let's try and hit it by next Thursday. Nope, we didn't hit it next Thursday.
Yeah.
And we didn't hit it until like about a week ago, which it was all together like 6 weeks long, I think.
Yeah.
Almost 6 weeks long. And then I said, okay, well, if we hit 3,500, and we were almost at 3,100 at that time. I said, if we hit 3,500, I've got this book from another fantasy romance writer who she was going to give the book away to everybody if we met that goal, and we didn't hit it. And I was like, okay, but now we're way over it, like not way, but a few hundred.
It's the time limit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, well, on that one, I felt like that's not my product. I'm not going to, I said, here's the goal. We didn't meet it. So didn't do it, but still did the dance though. Did you guys see the dance?
I saw the dance. How did you do the cartoon version?
Oh, yeah. So it's video to video AI. So, I like filmed myself 5 times doing the dance. So that's why I had different ones of me doing the dance. I chose the best one and edited it down. And then I just went there. It's Kyber AI is where I went. And it's not free. It's a paid one, but you can try it for free for 7 days. So I signed up for the free 7 days. But I had to remember to stop because it'll charge my credit card because I do have to sign up with a credit card. So I was able to submit the video, and I chose I wanted to look like a little bit like an anime, but I did. And then I put in a text prompt, and I put the video in there, and then it gave me a preview, and I could choose like from 6 different previews which one I liked, and then it did the video.
It was so cute. I want to do it so bad now.
I was like, now I have that video too. I was like, oh, I should just put that out as a short. And I saw I've seen people they've been doing it like shorts, like they'll have themselves the AI version, and they'll have the original version like small in the screen. I was like, I should just do that as his own short.
You gotta send the link. You gotta send me that link on Facebook when we're done. I gotta look into that.
Okay. Yeah, I can pull it up here.
It was so cute. I don't know how many times I watched it.
I watched it lots too. But I showed it to my husband. He was like, I don't understand that K-pop stuff. I'm like, this is not K-pop. It's anime style, which comes from Japan, but it's Spanish song. It's a Spanish song.
That's funny.
Counting up in this case, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
get K-pop either.
Chickens and Pebbles.
I love K-pop.
I like
But in
K-pop.
my defense, I didn't jump on the K-pop wagon like recently. I've been K-popping for decades.
Booksters and Purrs, hello and welcome. I see you on Margaret's channel all the time, so thank you for stopping by.
Booksters and Purrs, that's cute.
And laughing. Hiya. K-pop is okay. I think I recently started getting into it, but it wasn't like because of anything. I've heard of it, but it wasn't something I got onto because I heard of it. I just saw the biggest reason why I got onto it is because I saw Jisoo's Flower song and the dance, and I really liked it. So then I started going down the deep research rabbit hole, and I found out she was part of Blackpink, and I found out that's K-pop, and I found out other bands are in K-pop, and so
it just takes one dance video.
Yeah.
The closest I've gotten to K-pop is this one group called Baby Metal. It's a bunch of young girls that do like heavy music to like a K-pop style of singing. I listened to one song, exited out of Spotify, put my phone away, and didn't listen to music for the rest of the day.
Well, Andy agrees. K-Wet now, not my thing.
It is okay though. It is okay. It's yeah.
I just thought it was funny that he was like, I don't understand the K-pop stuff when he saw my video. I'm like, it's not K-pop.
It was a good video.
I liked it.
Y'all don't even know. Like, I am not a good dancer. I don't know how you say the word prior perception, whatever it is. It's basically you don't feel your body in space and time very well. Like you're not very aware. Like you can't feel where your body's at, where you're standing when you're doing stuff. So I've always been very clumsy because I don't feel my body all in space and time. So I've always been awkward. So trying to dance, yeah. And I practiced for a month before I did Jisoo's Flower dance. Before I did this one. And this one, I hadn't practiced at all because we had no AC until last Thursday. And I was like, I burn up as it is. So what I thought, so what I did? I had a tutorial that was slowed down to a half speed. So 0.5 speed. And I just followed the tutorial. And then I sped up my video 200%. And then I used all the editing and the AI girl, and I also wore the blue robe with the red wig and tried to make her all goofy. And so I had that one too, and then I just spliced it all together. And I was like, nobody's gonna know I don't know this dance.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
You pulled it off very classy. Very well done. It's
Oh,
good.
cleverness.
Technology.
Creative minds.
It burns.
Virtual agree.
Where are we at? Okay, I think it went down.
Went down?
I think so. I mean,
Guess
it's still
I
over
didn't like the video.
3,700. Yeah.
I can't
Oh, you
believe
mean
it down. Do people not realize RC is right here? He's got some dark ritual stuff he could pull out. That's...
I could, but I'm too sad. Pee Wee Herman's dead.
I know, I heard.
Yes, yeah, that's
That's like one of my earliest memories. That movie and like Pee Wee's Playhouse. That was like my beginnings of my weirdness.
He'd been sick for a minute.
You say he was sick?
Yeah. He was like suffering from cancer or something for a long time.
Kept quiet about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to read the chat, but I can't. It keeps moving too fast for my eyes.
Oh, the chat. I have to go back. I was looking at the Kickstarter and saying thank you to the last person who just supported. It says, yeah, I saw your picture downstairs. I saw your picture downstairs here. It's like I'm not really sure what that means. Yeah, I heard he passed. And I meant to say your picture dance for TikTok. I meant to say your victory dance for TikTok. Yeah. It's at 3,800? No way. I just looked at it. It was 37 something. Oh, wow. It just jumped.
See, that's why it went down. Somebody wanted to change their amount.
Ah.
Wow. So 3,700 blasted right through. Well done. It's good stuff.
Whoop.
Aw. And see, I'm trying to. I try to send a thank you note, to everybody.
I keep trying to write on the wall of it, but I can't figure out how to do it. Ever since I first posted, like when I went to the Kickstarter for the first time,
Mhm.
like I have no idea. Like I have all these ideas for Kickstarter. I have no idea how to work the platform. So I've been like, how come I can't get my messages up there? I see other people's. And I
To be
still
honest,
have
Rachel, who's in the chat here, right? So she was leaving me messages, and I could see it in my Gmail. But when I would go there, I was like, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it for I don't know, the first week and a half, and she was leaving me all these messages, and I was like, oh, well,
but you
thank
can
you.
see messages, comments from Rachel like on the wall, but I couldn't.
You
I
couldn't see where
couldn't
to.
get mine up there. They're like, no, don't let her say nothing. She's corny.
Oh, you didn't know Pee Wee Herman, Andy?
Yeah, I heard of him, but I guess it was a bit slightly before my time, and I'm not really gonna. Yeah, but everyone else that I know knew him, so yeah, I guess I'm just not very clued up.
He was just famous for one character, even though he had a great performance in the movie Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams as a mentally ill patient.
He was
That's
in
all I'm
Buffy
saying.
the Vampire Slayer too. He
Yeah,
had
Really?
the best death scene.
Rutger
ever.
Hauer's sidekick or his henchman or whatever.
I'll have to check out the Buffy scene. That one
I
I
mean,
do.
he was still at the end when the credits were rolling. He was still dying.
Ah,
It was great.
I remember him from the Pee Wee Herman because my brother was really into it.
he did cameos in Tim Burton
Hollingsworth.
movies.
He did
Batman
oh,
Returns. He
I
was
forgot
Cobblepot's
what he said.
father.
Oh,
He was like a superhero, like one of those parody style superheroes, and I forgot what it's called. Something Man or
And see-
Mystery Men.
Mystery Man. He was in that too.
and Rachel did say this that she would spam the comments to feed the algorithm because I guess commenting on the Kickstarters help with the algorithm there, helps gain visibility.
Oh, thanks for telling me that. That's so cool. But I gotta figure out how to. I tried. I'm trying.
There is one thing that you'll probably get is I had a bunch of companies reaching out to me and say, hey, I can help you get visibility on your Kickstarter. They basically said that they were advertised. Did you get that, Sako? Did people say they advertised your Kickstarter for you? Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah,
You got
but I didn't subscribe to any of them or anything.
I would have ignored all of them too. In the course, they gave us a list of good vendors, and they said this is the only one that we would suggest for your Kickstarters. And I tried it, but they just went through this in the last couple of days, and so I don't know how many people have actually come over from that. But it's something I'm definitely going to look into and see if it's any good. If it is, I'll let you know who it is, Aphrodite.
Of course.
I know, Sako, you're going to want to do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
course.
I have a tarot deck that I want to market.
I took a Kickstarter accelerator course with Russell Dolte and Monica Leonel, and but it's very, very expensive. And I asked for a lot of numbers and figures because I thought, well, if I'm going to buy this course, I want to be able to pay it back through the Kickstarter campaigns.
Yeah.
So, which it's done it with this one campaign, which I thought it was going to take 2 campaigns to pay it back. But yeah, I don't know. I'm considering because who was it? I think it was author Lauren Dell. She says, hey, have you thought about, doing a paid class? And I'm like, I've only done one Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
But she was like, yeah, but I would love to know just the basics of setting it up and all that. And I thought, well, I don't know. I guess, again, it goes back to, do I have time? And would people actually pay for it? But it's something I've thought about, but I don't know. Rachel
I'm
says,
really nervous about moving forward, with it because with all the things I do know how to do, I've never done that. So I'm not sure even how to operate on the platform itself. And with my vision problems being what they are, it's one of those things I almost have to know it ahead of time in order to do it. So I've been super nervous. And since it's not just me, You know, my daughter is the artist. I'm nervous.
I was nervous as heck too, Aphrodite. Oh my gosh. I think it's one of the reasons why I didn't sleep like for a couple days beforehand. I was like so worried that it wasn't going to work right. And I was just nervous it wasn't going to fulfill. Rachel says she also got a few of those too. Big scam. But like, why I pay you to get funding? Yeah. And how's that work? It worked gooder. Love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Unless I'm getting nervous because we have a few minutes left before it's closing.
So it seems like you got extra support right now on Kickstarter. It's just gone up a bit, I think.
Stonks
I
roll.
heard that happens like in the last seconds. Because you already met your goal.
Yeah, I did.
I heard that happens.
Yeah, hopefully you like my suggestion in the chat, which should be coming up next on the comments.
What's that say?
She said she was quoting me. I only did one Kickstarter campaign and tripled it like a champ. My thoughts exactly how I managed to get 300, 400% on my Kickstarter campaign. Can you do a Kickstarter for each book? Yeah, you can. And I plan to. I actually plan to do it for each book. I don't think it's going to raise this much money. I think this was a kind of a one-off. That's my thinking. I'm trying to prepare myself that this is a one-off, and then I might be lucky to get 500 on the next book. So,
I never even thought about doing it for a book. I wish I had thought about it because I went totally out of pocket for all my novels.
Yeah.
So I wish I had.
Well, and DL, she says she's thinking about doing Kickstarter for Cagliostro, but not sure. It makes you nervous. It does make you nervous. Very nervous. But yeah, you don't know until you try.
Well, believe it or not, I do like the idea that if you ask for $500 and you don't get it, you don't make the goal, you don't get it. Because I wouldn't want to get $450 and need $500 and then couldn't fulfill the things that you say you're going to do. So a lot of people don't like that, but I do.
Yeah, I think it's better to go into it with your product already done and knowing that you're going to do this whether or not, and you're still going to publish it whether or not it works on Kickstarter. So if you don't make the money, you don't make the money. It's just, for me, I would just want to go into this next book not being in debt like I am with my first series. So that was my biggest thing.
No one complains about that.
I have to raise some money to finish mine though, because it's a graphic novel.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I don't know about 5K. I was thinking that might be doable when I get to the end of this series. Yeah. So okay, we got 2 minutes.
2 minute countdown.
I hope anybody trying to do one with ideas. At least I have a lot of ideas. I may not know how to work the platform.
Which is funny because I got the platform down, but it's just do I have enough projects done to
Let me share it.
market
It says
that way?
50 seconds, 45 seconds, 44.
One of my characters, Sako, has a tarot deck that's along with the story. So I got a lot of it done, but it's a lot. It's 78 beautiful pieces of art.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Is this gonna be an even number, 3,800? That's perfect.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love that.
You guys.
Yeah.
I don't have any
You want to do some corny New Year's countdown?
Sure.
9,
8,
8,
7, 6,
6,
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Happy New Year!
Well done. Awesome.
Awesome. Well done.
I'm so proud.
That is
Oh
awesome.
my God. And that cover, okay? I love it.
It is beautiful. I've already contracted, or I guess talked with the cover designer. She's going to start in September to make the next cover.
Congratulations.
Yay, thank you.
Well done. Well done.
So
Thank
good.
you,
Go, Shanon.
everybody.
So now you have to jump up and down now. It absolutely happened. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
you actually did it.
You don't need to do like a dance or anything. So just jump in. But if you wanted to, you can. You know, I'm just saying you don't have to.
Well, I got a dance for that. I just published it.
Marty brought the explosions.
Rachel's got the champagne. Oh, yes, it's awesome. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for all of your support and being here for me today, too. Everybody who came today. And
Yay!
Thanks for inviting me. I feel so honored.
well, I was like,
the next one too.
I had to bring Aphrodite. You and I have been talking so much about Kickstarter. So, and you're sharing all your ideas with me. And I was like, if I had more time, this would be awesome. I just didn't have time.
That's okay. The next book.
The next one. Yes. That's what I remember you telling me that too. So, yay. Lots of beer and champagne and blowing out air.
Yeah, air.
I was calling before I sleep.
I had to bring some.
What did you say? It's an explosion.
Well, I am so happy you guys came to be with me today. You want to go ahead and do some outros and we'll call it a night?
Sounds good.
We can go in opposite order. We'll start with RC Scott, Andy, Aphrodite, Felicia, Sako, and then Nicole.
RC Scott, indie horror writer. I have some stories available on Kindle. You can find them many more on social media, except for TikTok, of course. And that's it.
Cool. I'm Andy. Recently rebranded from Easy Graphics, so come check out my channel. I'm going to transition into fiction writing at some point. I'm just doing some groundwork. It's going to take a long time, but feel free to come check out my channel. I share things about self-publishing. I'm a non-fiction author currently, and really happy to be here to celebrate SD's Kickstarter campaign that's just recently finished, and she crushed it, like really crushed it. Considering it's the first one that
Smashed it.
Yeah, that's really, really good. A really good result. And yeah, finally, congratulations from Emma as well, Emma Bennett, who's sleeping in the UK, but she wanted me to wish you huge congratulations. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Again, I'm Aphrodite Lee. You can find me on Amazon for my novel Shattered. Like I said, this is the first book in the Class Quarter series. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. My dad is Zeus, so you gotta go check me out, or he'll get mad. Y'all don't want him mad. He's weird. And I'm just so glad to be here tonight. Congratulations, Shannon.
Hi, I'm Dreaming Truth, aka Felicia. I'm Shannon's friend. Okay, I'm her friend, and I write thrillers. And I'm so happy for you, Shannon. I'm trying not to cry right now. Like, I'm so happy because I know you.
I'm crying on screen. You can cry with me.
I'm crying too.
But don't do that. I'm gonna cry. Stop.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, howdy neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. You can find the books that I've written under the name Cass Voight, and you can Google either Sako Toomey or Psycho Sako, and you can find all of my social media, so you know where to find me.
And finally, I'm Nicole from Nicole's Bookish Nook, and you can find all that information to watch me or buy my books. But big congrats to Shannon, and it's okay to cry for happiness. I'm really tired, or else I would be crying. I'm trying to hold on. You know, it's a Monday. It's a Monday vibe. But it's good when other people are not feeling the Monday vibe and they're like really excited.
So once again, thank you, all of you, my panel members who came today. I call you panel members, but yeah, thank you, my friends, for coming and supporting me, and thank you to everybody in the audience. And this has been an awesome journey, and I can't wait to do it again. But hopefully I'll be able to see Aphrodite's before then. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. So I guess we'll end with one last time the book trailer for